Welcome back to another video of Reflection with PCUA. Today's video is called A Proposal of Healthy Love. This video is based on the book Das Bien by Mr. Andy Figueroa and the course Love is Also Learned, which has been developed for 10 years. Point 1. Why it is important to know what love is. Imagine that a desperate man gives you all the money he has, with a note on a piece of paper, and asks you to hurry up and buy it. He tells you that his life depends on it. After moving away from the man and trying to read the paper, you see written 1, 2, 3, 3-nitropropane. Now you have a problem. You don't know what language it's written in, you don't know what it is, or where to buy it. Most likely, you are wrong to buy something that you don't know anything about, and consequently the man will lose his life. Often when we act ignoring or wrongly knowing, this leads us to destruction or suffering. For example, eating versus feeding, being a father versus being a parent, having sex versus making love, friends versus acquaintances, etc. Point 2. Love is also learned. Like everything in becoming an adult, you learn. What we know constructively or destructively are things learned. Consequently, a healthy love model is also possible to learn. It's necessary to know first, to bring that knowledge to consciousness in the present, to make, be, and live better. Point 3. A proposal of healthy love. There are hundreds of approaches and proposals for conceptions of love from literature, philosophy, religion, culture, science, and others. These have been incomplete, wrong, misapplied, or not well processed. We often confuse love with wanting, asking for something for yourself, or taste, which is psychological inclination for something. This is because of ignorance or wrong knowledge. Now let's talk about this new love proposal, which says to love is to give something good, good according to the person's subject of love. For example, if you give a medicine to raise pressure to a person who has a very high blood pressure as a health problem, you may kill them. But if you give a medicine to raise pressure to a person who has low blood pressure as a health problem, it may save their life. That is why you should consider what the person needs and act accordingly. Here are some examples that are familiar to us. When we are sick and our parents stay awake to verify that we improve or that our condition doesn't worsen. When a family member notices that we're hungry and persists to tell us they are not hungry and give us all the food, even though they are also hungry. When a family member donates part of a liver or a kidney to continue living. Love is an action. Give is a verb with particular qualities. Give something good according to the other. It's not a feeling or a thought, an emotion, a desire, a taste, a choice, giving everything, etc. According to this new love proposal, the elements of love are as follows. Number 1. Issuer. The one who loves or performs the action of love. Number 2. Receiver. Objective or subject of love, expressing what they like, what they want, or what does them good. Number 3. Action and or activity. What is given is an intentional action and or activity sent or performed by the issuer and received by the receiver. Number 4. Situation. This is the psychological, social, physical, and philosophical characteristics that surround the sender and the receiver and that condition the expression of love. Moments of the amatory act. Love is a process that has 3 moments. Subjective. The issuer investigates, finds out, tries to know what is good for the receiver according to the inner world of the receiver. Intention. The issuer intentionally gives something good depending on the receiver to the receiver. Feedback. The issuer is given a feedback or makes sure that the receiver receives something good. Grades and levels of love. Love has degrees. The frequency or number of times we receive an action of love, and levels, the complexity of it, from the concrete to the abstract, from the ephemeral to the lasting. For example, when our fathers fed us when we were children, they had to feed us 365 times in a year. It's high grade because it's very frequent, and a basic level because what we receive is concrete. When our parents sit down and talk about the love they have for us or about what it means with us before we go to live in another city, it's low grade because it rarely happens, and high level because it's psychological and spiritual what we receive. When a family member donates a kidney or a part of his liver so we can remain alive, it's low grade because they only do it once, and high level because they are giving us part of their life. Point 4. Beyond love. Love is necessary and fundamental for a healthy, balanced life, for a person, a society, and for the world in general. And it's also true that love is not everything. It's also necessary to want, like, among other things, for a general well-being. For example, when we are children, we require special attention to live and build ourselves as people. We want food, we want heat, we want protection, and this is normal. Like I said before, the source for this video is the book Lo Bueno by Andy Figueroa. Hope you guys like this video and see you next time.